So on iHeartRadio, there is something called Money Rehab with Nicole Lapin. It's a podcast, and you can get it on iHeart or wherever you get your podcasts. And her expertise, economics. The world that we live in now is all about inflation. Prices for everything are up. You know, Nicole, welcome back. I was reading what you might think is a great article, too, about why we should care about the price of diesel. And it's because all of our goods come with trucks that take diesel and the farming equipment. So you look at the foods, the farming equipment take diesel, too.
That's true.
When those prices are up, we're paying for it on the other end. And we deal with those increases. And I don't know why that whole article fascinated me.
It is true. And it's also fascinating because it contributes to supply chain issues, which we've seen create issues with all sorts of things. And now baby formula.
Yeah. Well, so how does something like this happen?
Terrifying.
How does this baby formula crisis happen?
Well, that's a perfect storm of a whole bunch of different issues with supply chain, and also the fact that baby formula is just made by 3 major companies, and then one of the factories was shut down. So that's why we're seeing the baby formula shortage. Just a reminder: don't make your own baby formula. Doctors say do not try this at home. This is super, super complicated, but you can call your pediatrician. Sissany, you're nodding. This is the thing, right? They do have some samples.
They do. And I just talked to my pediatrician. I told her that we drove around LA for 4 hours looking for formula. And she was like, why didn't you call me? Like, we have some here. And I was like, oh, well, now I know. It's crazy.
So it was a perfect storm, all things at once. And it's, I mean, and you see, we're flying it in. Government planes from other continents to get it here for everybody. So inflation, Nicole, how long are we going to live with prices for every little necessity high?
Well, I think that inflation is going to chill out a little bit. Interest rates are going to go higher, though. So the thing with interest rates is that it's good for some people and then it's bad for some people. So if you have debt or if you're planning on taking on debt, so that includes credit card debt, a car loan, a mortgage, a business loan, then your interest rate is going to be higher. But right on the flip side, if you're a saver, you're now going to get more interest in the bank. So by the end of the year, the Fed, and those are the folks that decide the interest rates, they have said that rates should be around 2.5%. Now, they're still historically low. Remember that since the financial crisis, these have not been normal financial times. They've been cuckoo bananas financial times. Historically, interest rates are not chilling out near zero with this banging bull market. Back in 1980, interest rates were 21%. So just to give some perspective. Yeah.
All right. Nicole Lapin with us. Money Rehab with Nicole Lapin is the podcast you can listen to. Is there anything, just so maybe a simple thing that we should think about to get through these times on a daily basis?
Yeah, there are a few things you can do with gas prices and travel prices. Wednesday's the best time, by the way, to fill up your tank.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the early bird, you guys all get up early, really wins with gas prices because owners tend to hike prices after 9 a.m. after they had a chance to check out the competition. So Wednesday morning is the best time.
And airlines, a lot of canceled flights over the holiday weekend. Prices are up. What's the best way to combat those?
So there's been a myth that the best time for buying is on Tuesday. That's been debunked. Instead, really focus.
Sushi, though? Is sushi bad on Tuesday?
No, sushi's bad on Sundays.
Sunday or Monday? That's still a debate. I Google it. Sometimes it tells me Monday and Tuesday. That's not, all right, Nicole, I know that's not money rehab, but that's part of it.
That's mercury rehab.
Yeah, mercury rehab. So, all right, but go on.
The best time, though, is to focus on when you're going to leave. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday flights are usually the cheapest. And the sweet spot for booking is 3 weeks to 3 months ahead of time. Right now, Costco travel has a lot of good deals. I didn't even know that Costco had travel. Costco has everything.
Wow.
So check out Costco travel, Scott's cheap flights. My best and favorite hack is to always search for flights in incognito mode and always clear your web browser cache if you're searching for flights or you're refreshing multiple times, because a lot of airlines do the sneaky thing where they track your browsing history. And then if you are a repeat visitor, they're going to show you higher prices to cause FOMO.
I did not realize that little trick.
Yeah.
Okay. You knew that? You're incognito buying your tickets?
Yes, I knew about the incognito thing. I did not know about...
I'm out there, full name from Kiss FM.
Me too.
Different web browsers, clear the history, all that.
Exactly. And my
Nicole,
my
go ahead.
favorite one for traveling that I just discovered is that pillows fly free. So if you're like me, you're not checking a bag. I smush all my stuff in a carry-on. I sit on it, and usually I still need more space. But you're allowed to take a pillow with you on the flight. So get creative for what that pillow is made
Stuff
of.
the case with shirts.
Well, you can have like your sweatshirt in there or things like that.
Or like
Get
a
like a decorative
Nicole,
zip-up
you don't check
pillowcase.
any luggage when you travel?
No, I'm allergic to it.
Sounds like fun.
The problem.
Oh.
They lose it. You pay extra. Like, I'm not here for that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
hate traveling
So
with me.
efficient.
I'm a bag checker.
I like that. I like it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. Good to see you again. Take good care,
Good
Nicole.
to see you. Bye.
All right. Bye. Now, I like to be efficient early on time, but I just sometimes end up having, you say you're going to throw it in your carry-on. You're like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to check it.
I know. I love checking. And then I don't have to think about it. I just carry my purse. It's very nice.